All right. Well, thank you for this meeting of the Somerville Municipal Scholarship Committee. Appreciate you all being here. I'm Eric Lopez, the president of the committee, and called it to order. I think that's the first time I've done something like that formal. So I appreciate everybody bearing with me to the act. We'd love to go first to approving the minutes. I think Darcy is doing that first step.
Yep. Okay, so the last meeting was April 29th. We had the discussion of applications and decision regarding recipients. We chose 9 applicants and decided to give them $1,500 each. Our next meeting then was scheduled for this evening, and the agenda is to follow up regarding recipients, review of questions and rubric for improvements for future assessments. And that's it. Are those approved?
Approved,
Great.
Approved.
seconded, or approved. Wonderful. Well, thanks for Matt letting us know he's on this wonderful road trip. That's really wonderful for him. So happy. That said, I just want to say thank you to everyone here on the committee for your effort last time. I know it was a very long hour, a little bit more of your time on a very busy time of the year. So again, I just want to share my appreciation as the start of this conversation as we reflect on the process as well. So thank you, thank you. Okay. So what's our first item there, Darcy, on that?
So any follow-ups regarding recipients?
Don't think I had any additional questions. I'm logging into the system now. Did anyone have any other follow-up on any individual recipients?
Have they been notified or is it part of the ceremony?
I have submitted the information to make it part of the ceremony.
Okay.
So I assumed that would be kind of our way to notify them. But again, I'm
Yeah,
happy to
that's
notify them.
fantastic.
I'll notify them also over email the week after as well to double confirm and to start the
Yeah.
process of collecting information.
And just another update, we have a certificate that will be presented to the recipients as well. So it'll include, the mayor's signature and things like that. But Linda dropped it off at the print shop, and then Melanie will pick it up and incorporate it into the ceremony.
Oh,
Great. Thanks so much for your help with that too.
yeah, Cindy, that was great making that.
Yep, no problem.
Someone from my office picked up the certificates from the print shop. We needed the mayor to have a wet signature. So the documents are right now up in the mayor's office. Hold on, I gotta shut my door. Guys, I'm in a meeting. Sorry about that. I'm waiting for the mayor to sign them. I didn't have a chance to look at them to make sure that there were no typos. Okay. So we gave the listing to the print shop. I just sent an email to Melanie, to Cheryl in my office, the deputy, and I included Sarbjeet and the McDalius in the mayor's office. And I also copied Gary in the print shop to let them know that when the mayor has signed them, we need to get them over to Melanie. So we can have someone from this office bring them over to the high school and I guess leave them in the front office. But if I need either someone here or Melanie to review and make sure that they're accurate, because I just haven't had time. And when they came in, I was just trying to get the mayor's signature immediately because it's very difficult to get, and they've been up in her office now for a couple of days.
Yeah, so
hopefully that'll pan out tomorrow while I'm still here. Otherwise, Cheryl can coordinate. So Melanie has Cheryl's information. And
I'm happy to just
print.
come get them at the city hall if that's easiest, and then I can check the information.
Whatever works. I'm not going to be here, so I just wanted everyone to.
All right, I'll connect with her. Yeah, we'll make sure we get it.
All right, so that's great. And then I have a balance here of 89,573.61. Someone donated $5,000 this week. So
wow.
we've sent out, we've
That's
sent
awesome.
out thank you letters before David left. For greener pastures, we did thank you letters to all the donors. And then since then, Alex in my office, so wonderful of him, obtained a listing of the other donors since then. And what prodded it was someone donating $5,000, which was fabulous. So I signed all of those letters, and the thank yous are going into the mail today or tomorrow. So that's where we are on collections.
Linda, could you, I know that I imagine that information is whether private or confidential or whether they've agreed to have their name shared. I think it'd be nice to maybe mention some folks' support. I think it'd be nice to kind of get a list of few folks that donate, but I don't know necessarily if I have the grand idea, but I just never knew we knew or had the names of everyone who donated. I imagined it was
Well,
accessible.
that's if they donated online. Um, uh,
Ah,
so these are donated online. We don't really get a lot of like checks in the mail to the office. So these are like online donations, and the idea was just to send a thank you, like acknowledging. Because I think it's the right thing to do. I haven't done it previously. But this year, we were fully staffed when David was here, so we were able to do it. And we also had a high school student working here. Petra, who was fabulous. And, so between them, they got the first round out. And thank goodness for Alex to get the second round. So they did get a legit letter, with my signature on behalf of the mayor and the committee. Thank you for your donation of,
oh,
whatever dollar
wonderful.
amount, so that they would have something, for their tax records.
Yeah, that's great. Linda, could you tell me the total again? I missed the.
89,573.61.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Wonderful. And then I'm also making sure that I'm uploading the finalized list of names into our SharePoint currently. So I'm just doing a little bit of that cleanup right now.
Yeah, and so we have the large checks in the office for the mayor's office to fill them out for the luncheon that she does. And I've got some other presentation folders. We front loaded the order because things are going to get tight budget wise. So we've got supplies for next year already. So we're ready to go on that. We're going to need those whatever they are, the nines, I-9s or W-9s, I forget, from all of the schools.
Yep,
Yeah, so we'll just need that on a spreadsheet, ideally, and we'll get the payments processed.
I'll get those
And the
furnished soon
student,
enough.
yeah, their student ID number would be also very helpful.
Right, exactly. Okay.
I just did the math because with the updated total. So once we give out the 13,500 that we've committed towards this year, then that still leaves us with 76,000 in the fund.
Okay. Wow, way to go, team. That's great.
I think it's especially great because we reimbursed the Somerville High School Foundation last year.
Right.
It's huge. Not reimbursed, made them whole.
Right.
Okay. So I have. Okay, so I've renamed a file inside of our folder as awarded scholarship recipients 2025. It's inside of the data folder. I'll make sure that everyone gets the link in sort of whether it's an email or I'll just ping it in the document itself. But again, thanks for all your work on this.
Just one more thing about the ceremony. Is whether anybody plans to come to present the awards. You don't have to, because like I have to be there anyway. It's a pretty late night. So I am happy to do it. But if anybody does want to come, you would be the one to like hand the certificates to the students and then take a picture with them afterwards. I know we also, like Eric, you go to the luncheon, so it might not be necessary, but I just want to have that down for our program if anybody plans to come.
What's the date on that again? I think I was just
It's
it just had
it's May 29th. It starts at 7 p.m. and it's till about 9:30.
What a show. What a
And
production.
that's with me going being like an auctioneer at the end, going as fast as possible. But
Yep, I hear you. It's a horse racing announcer. Got it. I think I don't know if I'll be able to make it on the time, but I did have some things shift, and so I should be available right at 6:37. But I'd be happy to come by. But if anyone else would love to stop by, I don't necessarily think I would need to present them the award necessarily, but I guess it'd be a nice gesture, maybe a good photo op of some sort for all of us. But again, I'd love to have any and everyone there, if you can.
I don't think I'll be able to make it, and I think Eric and Melanie, you both would represent this committee quite well.
Yeah, I have another commitment that night. Although I think it would be so fun to see, all the kids getting their awards.
It
it is
would
a
be,
nice
right,
night.
just to see a match of face with a name and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, but you could come to the luncheon with the mayor. I mean, there's photo
Yeah.
ops there.
Yeah, that would be great.
When
If
is
the dates
that?
work, yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it's
Mm,
at the end of
Okay.
June. They
okay.
penciled it in, so it's not definite.
Mm, okay.
So I think Melanie, you got your answer. So Eric, you'll be going to the ceremony.
Yeah. I think so. Was that a definite, Eric, or was that a you need to check and you'll let us know?
You're on mute, Eric. You don't realize.
No, I didn't realize at all. I was looking at my calendar. As long as it's closer to like 7 or even 8, that would be beneficial to my schedule, just because I'm traveling from Salem at like in the sort of mid-afternoon and kind of getting back into town around 6 or
Yeah.
7.
It you won't be going first. You know what I mean? Like you won't be in the
Great.
beginning part of it. So that should be fine.
Got it. Okay. Sounds great.
Cool.
Amazing.
All right.
I'm happy we can make it all work. Great. I'll be
Awesome.
there most likely around 7:30 or just like,
Perfect.
yeah, 7:30, just about. Yeah. Should be
Great.
good. Wonderful. And what else? I would want to talk about reviewing the process maybe with Matt here since he's new. I did want to keep him in the loop. But I'm not sure. Did he give us a timeline on his road trip? I thought it was a month long, or is it only just like 10 days or so? Does anyone remember?
I don't remember.
I don't
Okay,
either.
it's fine.
Our
Um,
next scheduled meeting is, let's see, do we have one scheduled?
I don't think we had one scheduled yet.
Um, yeah, I don't see one for June.
Okay,
So we'd also need to figure that out.
okay. So then maybe we could provide a few dates to Matt over email just to schedule those meetings there and to get that June meeting on the ground. Yeah, because I do want him
Sure. I
involved.
think the only concern is we wanted to do it right away so we didn't forget
It's true.
like all the details.
Can you maybe do the first 2 weeks of June, maybe? Maybe that just like literally right like next like the last week of May or even the first week of June. Would that be possible for folks?
Yes, potentially.
Yeah, I think we should just check with Matt because I don't know how long his road trip is going to be.
I thought it was only like 2 weeks or so, but for some reason my brain is saying it's like a month. So for some reason. Okay, well, I'm gonna send him an email here quickly, and I'm gonna see if I can get some information just about um, if he can make something happen in the near term, because I just do really want him to be part of just a larger conversation on kind of how things went for him in the reading process. And I'm just, again, want to make sure that all of our voices are heard in the process too. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that makes sense. Could we maybe throw out some potential dates and give him
Oh,
options just while we're here so we can all look at our calendars
yes,
simultaneously?
absolutely. Um, Next week is a little wacky, but I think I should be able to do Tuesday or Wednesday on next week. That is the 20th and 21st.
Okay. Do you, I guess we don't have any idea when he's back, right?
No, but that
Think
said, I
that's too
think
soon.
I think it's to say that maybe we offer him the 21st, and then I was thinking
Okay.
also the maybe the 20, let's see here. Not
Melanie,
the 20.
Melanie and I can't do the 20th.
Okay.
And then I can't do the 21st either.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I really have very little availability the rest of May. Like I might be able to do
Yeah.
here or there, but
Yeah.
Yeah, with
That's
the end of the
fair.
school year.
Do you want to look at I mean,
June?
you're still crazy in early June, right?
me.
Yeah.
I actually, after the scholarship ceremony, my life is a
Okay.
lot easier. So
Okay.
June is good for me if we,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's look at June then.
June
Mhm.
3rd, maybe? That's a
Does that work?
Tuesday?
That works for me.
Okay, I could do that. And that
Or
would
did you
be
say
like,
June 3rd?
yeah,
Yes.
Tuesday night, June 3rd, 7 o'clock online, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
That could work for
Yep.
me.
That sounds
Okay.
good.
And then do we want to choose a couple others just in case?
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
also do the 4th or 5th that week.
I cannot do the 4th.
Okay.
I could do the 5th if needed.
I
Anybody
want
else?
I can do the
to.
5th as well.
I could do the 5th.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I actually prefer the 5th because I'm already working on Thursday nights.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay.
right, Linda.
Yeah.
I can also do the 12th, that next Thursday.
Yeah, I could too.
I could do that as well. Yep.
Yeah, I could do that if needed.
Okay.
Okay.
So I just need an agenda
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
sent to me and then I'll send it to the public notice people.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. And I've got the new titling rules. So
Thank
Can-
you for that.
Yeah.
I missed it and I got a snide remark from her, like, just follow my email. I was like,
Oh,
just follow the list. And I was
Yeah.
like, I didn't even see it,
Yeah.
because she had it
Yeah.
under a different
Yep.
naming.
Yep. Nope,
Whatever.
it's fine. I got it. And as far as I
Yeah,
know,
I
they haven't
appreciate that.
complained. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was like, I'm trying my best.
Could I add a couple of like to the agenda? I think,
Yeah.
we want to look at like we said, look at the application and what we need. Could we also establish a timeline in that meeting so
Yeah.
that we know going into the next school year, like this is the date by which we want to publish the
Yes.
and so then we can work backwards and make sure that we're on track. I think it's hard, with us only meeting once a month and it being something that's, on
Mhm.
top of everybody else's whole life. I think if we had that timeline, it might make things a little bit easier. And then I also wonder if we could maybe at the June meeting, identify dates for the following year, or at least maybe for the first half of, maybe September to December or something, just
Mhm.
so that we can plan ahead a little bit.
yeah.
That's
Sounds
great.
good.
And for the timeline, I have a draft document and because I had started
Great.
at one point to try to put that together.
Okay, great.
And then I just kind of it just kind of fell. But the next meeting, I can share that document. It's posted somewhere in SharePoint, so I can find it. And then
Okay,
we'll just plug in dates.
great. Yeah, that'd be great. Dates and like maybe who's responsible for different things.
Yep.
That would be great. Awesome. Thanks, Cindy.
Mhm.
That's all great. I love all that. Nothing else to add here. I sent Matt the email regarding the timing, so hopefully,
Okay.
Linda and folks, I'll have a date and a time for you. As soon as I
And,
have it from him.
and just in
Oh,
case,
go ahead,
sorry.
Cindy.
I
I
was
think
just
I'm
gonna
going to say
just
the
in,
same thing as you. Go ahead.
just in case Matt, his road trip is a little bit longer. Are people free on the 19th?
I can't do the 19th.
I can't do the 19th either, unfortunately.
Okay.
I was going to say, I wonder, I mean, I think Matt's voice would be really important, especially because he's new, but I think if his road trip is 6 weeks or whatever, I
Yeah,
feel like we do need to have this meeting. And I think we
No,
have a
100%.
tendency to continue to push things off a lot. We're sort of like, okay, we'll do that next meeting. And then
Right.
that's how we get off track. So I would just encourage, I think it's great to maybe do a June to see if he can be there. And if he can't, I think we have to move on.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Makes sense
Agreed.
to
I
me.
think we should do it in June because otherwise I'm gonna forget and
Yeah.
yeah.
No
and he
problem.
and if he can't make it, he can just send notes in
Yeah.
terms of any feedback he has as well, and we'll incorporate it into the overall feedback.
Right.
Sounds good. Okay, so Eric, do you have those dates noted or do you need them from me?
Nope, I wrote them down as we were talking,
Okay,
and I sent them
great.
over to him.
Great.
Okay. Anything else on our agenda right now?
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, unless there's any other new business people would like to bring up, Melanie, I'll see you close to the end of the month, but I'll hopefully see everyone online there in early June, and I will get you Matt's response as soon as I get it here, hopefully in the next 24 hours or so.
Okay,
Sounds great.
great. Thanks, everyone.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thank you,
Okay.
folks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Bye.